While negative people are complaining, market leaders are responding creatively. Why negative people are saying, Nigeria is bad. This Nigeria has said, hey, maybe me too, I will relocate to this place. I don't tire. Why negative people are not? Why that's what they are doing? Leaders, achievers are responding to those problems creatively, and they are analyzing the commercial value of the problem. They are what? Analyzing the commercial value. Let me give you an example in the scriptures. 1 Samuel 17. When everybody will say, this Goliath is too big, this Goliath, this man can kill anybody that comes to him. I don't know why this our king brought us here. A young boy walked in and said, what will be given to anybody that kills this man? That's the commercial value. What will I gain if I kill this guy? He said, the king said, if you kill this man, your family will not pay tax again. Then you will become the king's son-in-law. And don't forget what we are taught by Nia Adeoye. There are some level of wealth you can marry into it. So David married into wealth by killing Goliath. You can't be the husband of the daughter of the king and be a poor man. Even if you consider yourself poor, then that poverty is a good poverty. The poverty that wants to drive car, is driving limousine, driving Bentley, is a good poverty. Praise God. I remember one man that he got born again in this church many, many years ago. And he's from a very wealthy family. And all his brothers, everybody, they live abroad. Everybody lives outside the country. This man has never worked in his life. As at that time, he was about 50-something years old. He has never in his life worked. He has not done any business in his life. He told me by himself. He has never sold anything in his life. He has never been employed anywhere in his life. But every time I see him, either I see him with Porsche or, he's always driving powerful cars. So one day I asked him, I said, but you said you have never worked before. But all these cars I'm seeing, what is going on? He said, they all belong to all my families that are abroad. I said, how? He said, all of them, they are Germany, America, they have houses everywhere, they have cars. He said, they'll be begging me every week, drive my own this week. Drive my own this week. I said, they bought those cars for you. Because they don't live here. And they park powerful cars. And you are the one using them everywhere. So I keep telling them, don't worry, my wife tell me next week. Let me get. So if you see his house, they furnish his house from Spain. Everything black, beautiful things. Never worked in his life. I said your poverty is a good poverty. This your unemployment you are not working. People are working over there, and everything they buy, they send there. You are the one using it for them. Though I'm not saying you should not work, please don't. Praise God. Say, Lord, I provoke my creativity. From today, I will respond to problems creatively. I will not complain. I will not murmur. But as problems confront me in 2020, I will look through creativity. I will locate the solution. May the Lord answer that prayer. So, while negative people are complaining, please don't complain. David said, what shall be given to the person that kills this person? Our creative ability is supposed to function more effectively during crisis. When there is problem, when there is crisis, that's when we should be more creative. In fact, we are designed to be more creative in crisis. I'll say it again. Human beings are designed to be more what? Yes, to be more creative in crisis. When there is no crisis, there is comfort. We are not as creative as we are when there's crisis. Are you following me? So when people tell me there's no money in Nigeria, I say, why? There are more problems in Nigeria, so there are more money in Nigeria. I'm serious. Where there is too much comfort, people don't create too much. What do you want to create? Problems are meant to push out the power that is inside you. If you are lying. Crises are designed to push out the creativity inside you. When your landlord starts tormenting you, start thinking about how to build your own house. Abi? That torment is to make you think that you too you can build a house now. How much you start asking how much is land, how much is block. Okay, now it is. Some people will never not have become whatever they have become. It is in crisis. Crisis. I must say crisis. Say crisis. So our creative ability is supposed to function more effectively during crisis. The more you respond creatively to problem in the marketplace, the more you stay in front. Now, it is said all the time. They will say crisis is the mother of invention. Have you read it before? Huh? It's a popular saying. Crisis is the mother of invention. During World War II, the most fiery World War II, many things were invented. Many things that has never been before. People thought about it. Volkswagen came around that period. A car that doesn't use water cooling system. Volkswagen does not use water. So that they can drive a longer distance without looking, because they can be driving in the desert. Crisis is the mother of invention. So if you're in crisis, congratulations. Congratulations, because you are in your season of invention. You are in your season of creativity. By the time you come out of that crisis, you'll be better than how you came in. You're not saying amen properly. Somebody is complaining, hey, my business is not working, and nobody is calling us again. That is a time to think creatively. That's when your creativity is more effective. Are you hearing? So instead of complaining like other people will complain, that's when to respond creatively. Crisis inspires our creative thinking. At the highest order. I'm serious. At the highest order. I've told you this story before. Of a man that was paralyzed. And they put him in the hospital. In America. I read this story from the book of Robert Schuller. He can't carry his hand. They had to put somebody to be helping him in the hospital. And they put him in the paralyzed people ward. 10 of them were there. 10 paralyzed people. Each one has helper because their case is complete paralysis. So they need helper to help them carry things, put in their mouth and all those things. One sunny afternoon, when it was so sunny, they didn't know how a cobra snake found his way from the flower behind the ward and came to the window like this. Cobra now? Cobra. He didn't enter. He just showed that, good afternoon here. According to the story, they said what shocked them in that hospital is that as the cobra was trying to find his way through the window into the ward, by the time the cobra was 10 seconds old inside the ward, that is, it has not spent 10 seconds, he was the only one in the ward. And as at that afternoon time, that was the time they asked all the helpers to go leave them to sleep. So there was no helper. So the nurses and doctors say, how did you get out of this place? There is power inside that was sleeping before. When the power saw cobra, he woke up. Only God knows. Could you marry B? They moved out. Maybe they walked new, maybe they flew new, maybe they crawled new, nobody knew. But they said within 10 seconds, the place was empty. The cobra that will bring out the power inside you, may you respond to him creatively. Some of you, the cobra has already showed up this year. The challenges are already showing up this year. You're already seeing that, this is getting tight. There is something inside you that is about to come out. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I've said this too before. If a hungry lion entered this church now, the woman will be the first to be at the other side, especially the pregnant woman. The men, you will jump. You see, madam, say, how did you get here? The pregnancy, she will hold it like this. She will just take one leg, bam, she has gone. Say, how did you do it? You have not seen problem. You are saying, how did you do it? You will do it. I prophesy. Every intimidating challenge at work, every Goliath at home, every Goliath of your destiny, you are turning them to commercial values. He said all things work together for what? for good for them that love him and walk according to his purpose. Praise the name of the Lord.